We conducted a vendor analysis of the different technology companies that were offering car sharing platforms or digital fleet management platforms. And that's when we came across Ridecell for the first time. So we benchmarked several international vendors with Ridecell and came to the final conclusion that Ridecell was the right partner to go with. What was very interesting with Ridecell was a broad approach to fleet management and digitalization, with car sharing being one of the areas, but it was the broad approach and the enterprise capability to support companies like us. Whilst we see us as a startup, we're also a very complex, large organization, and we need a partner that can address those more enterprise-like requests that we will have as a customer. We were looking at both a very good front end for our customers, but equally important was the operational part of running a service. And that's really what maybe Ridecell stood out with, extensive capabilities in fleet management and building operational efficiencies around that. What has been very important for us in our partnership with Ridecell is the way we can also develop together, and that we can come with a lot of experience to them that could be jointly developed on their platform. And that has been very critical in these years that we've been working together to constantly improve our platform that we're working with. The Ridecell platform helped us to launch a car sharing service in Stockholm back in 2020 in just a couple of months' time of preparation. And since then, we have been able to scale, and that has been done through this partnership and the co-development of a number of features that now resides on the Ridecell platform. Our number one goal was to establish the KINTO Share service, but then also scale it. When we scale, we knew we were going to put a lot of different components and processes at risk and really test them. And that has been very critical for us to prove the ability to scale on the platform. And that's something we have been happy that we've achieved so far. Our approach is really about data. The reason we went with Ridecell was a data-driven approach that we wanted to capitalize on all the information that the car can send out. That creates a lot of challenges to be able to manage all that data, but once we get control of that, we can really leverage a lot of things across the whole value chain. Whether that's in marketing or fleet management, it's really proven to be a successful strategy to focus on how we can leverage data from the vehicles. One good example is the data that we get from the vehicle about the level of fuel in the vehicle during a rental. And that could enable us to communicate with the customer in real time, giving them incentive to return the vehicle and stopping by a gas station to fill up the tank before they return the vehicle. And that's a great way of moving the work we would otherwise have done in our operations team to the customer, while giving them real-time information and a benefit to it. The digital platform and the ability to access vehicles with a key card that we operate across the fleet has enabled our retailers to be much more integrated in our processes. So today we have retailers booking the vehicles themselves and picking up the vehicle with a key card, bringing that to service, and then returning the vehicle back to the same location where customers otherwise are picking up their vehicles. And that's a great way of also creating a very good integration with retailer and improving our overall operational efficiency. So a lot of data is used to analyze the best location of the vehicles, and all the consumer data combined with everything else we capture can help us to make the right decision where to put the vehicles and what kind of vehicle we want to put in a certain location. The digital key is really something which is extremely important for us, and it's not just about providing a digital key in a native app. It's about enabling so many different users with different devices to communicate on a platform and access a vehicle. And that's really where Ridecell comes in, because there's a really lot of work going on in the background that enables customers to access our cars. The Ridecell backend is really the heart of our operations, where we monitor all the issues with the fleet or every customer or rental going live. It's really at the heart of our operations team. On the operations side of this customer journey, a lot of things are automated with the platform. A lot of the data is triggering automatic processes in different other systems. So much of the work is taken care of in full automation. Some information is used for our accounting team to analyze the performance of this particular station or car, or to just improve the way we interact with customers from a marketing or customer support perspective. The data we collect from every customer transaction is very important, and we use that to feed back into other processes. Stability is really critical to build the confidence with your customers, and Ridecell's partnership, everything we've done to scale, has proven that we can maintain a very stable platform, and that has been maybe our top priority towards our customers. Simplicity is also very important towards our customers, and that has also been a way how we've differentiated our service, that we should be very easy to deal with, and that's basically something we constantly focus on. Ridecell is a global company, and even though we operate very locally, we take the local approach very seriously. At the end of the day, we need to kind of bring things to a global level, and that's really what I'm really proud that Ridecell has proven to be a strong global partner to us. Something that I know which speaks for Ridecell is really the connectivity with the vehicle to kind of enable a lot of different users to access or communicate with the hardware. That's really something that Ridecell has built over many years, and that's something we really need as a kind of partner to help enable that use case. Something that we really learned in the partnership with Ridecell was the smart capability in Ridecell's platform to allocate a vehicle type rather than a single vehicle ID. And that has really improved our way of operating, and overall that's a great way of doing station-based car sharing than something we knew before. We really want to take car sharing to the next step, proving that car sharing can be much better than owning a car. And that means scaling the service across different geographies, making the service even more simple and easy to deal with. And that's really our end goal to get there. We've created a success story here in Sweden, and now we want to scale that to other geographies. And that's where partnership comes in. And really to have a good partner that can help us with the technology and the implementation in different geographies. That's what we look for in the future, and that's where Ridecell has become a very important partner to us. For Toyota and KINTO, partnership is very important. Whether that is working with our retailers, service provider to our car sharing service, or other technology companies that can really leverage our hardware and technologies we're building. And that's something that has been very important when selecting fleet management and car sharing provider that Ridecell has become. That way of seeing the relationship as a long-term partnership. For us, in a partnership, it's about listening and respecting each other. And Ridecell has really proven that they are listening to us. And that's how we've built our partnership, on that mutual trust and respect for each other, listening to the leadership Ridecell has in some technology areas, and the leadership we've had in bringing a long experience in car sharing to the table. And that has been very important in our way of working with each other.